overall as they push
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to take on the Detroit Tigers, who are at the top with us at the wild card. We have very similar records. We're at 45 and 38, and they're at 44 and 37. So we're going to send Luis Castillo to the mound because we seem to have pretty good luck against, he seems to have pretty good luck, at least with the simulation. So we'll see how that goes. So he will be facing Patrick Sandoval, former Angel, and look at these statistics, y'all. Besides the win-loss, I mean, they've had very similar years. So that'll be kind of fun to see how this goes. Now, we have kind of played okay baseball. We're at 6-4 in our last 10 ball games, but the Tigers are kind of slumping here. They are at 3-7 for their last 10 games. But Patrick Sandoval has become, with Tariq Skubal, one of their aces. And so they're looking to snap that 3-game losing streak and right the ship right here against Luis Castillo. Castillo now is 2 strikeouts away from 100. So here is the second baseman, Gleyber Torres, climbing in for the Tigers to start off this ball game. Castillo's first pitch is a fastball in for a strike. There's a quick strike, 0-2. That's a pitch in the dirt. Not going to chase that one. And I will say, I hope you guys enjoyed the previous video against the Angels. I had the TV muted when I recorded the gameplay and did not realize that the commentary audio was turned on. I sometimes turn that stuff on so I can hear the whatever the stupid post-game show thing is that tells you all the scores. Because that's how I kind of get my quote-unquote baseball news in this league. So far, it's been kind of quiet these past few weeks, and this past month, really. There's another strikeout, 2 quick strikeouts, and that's his 100th of the season. So there we go. But anyways, I didn't turn it off, and I played on mute, so I didn't know. So you got a break from me and got to hear a professional call the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Castillo's number 2 with that ERA, but Patrick Sandoval is tied right there with him. Zach Gallen, of course, untouchable with that 1.9 ERA. Good pickup by the Yankees. He's had a perfect game this year, too. Let's not forget about that. He had one in April against the Chicago White Sox. So, props to Gallen having a great year as Castillo strikes out the side. That's a good way to get this game going and get this crowd hyped up. 3 strikeouts to start the game. But Zach Gallen's not even in the running for Cy Young, I don't even think. But he's having a fantastic year. Him and Cole, that 1-2 in the Yankees rotation. You'd think they'd be doing more, but instead they're trying to ship out Anthony Volpe. Here is Patrick Sandoval. He's also 2 strikeouts away from 100 on the year. And he's had a spectacular year for Detroit. 8-1 in 16 starts. I know wins mean nothing, but that's when you pitch that well, that's kind of a hard number to ignore.
Leading off for the Mariners.
All right, leading off, Kyle Tucker. He had a 12-game hitting streak last week in the simulation when I was simulating a bunch of games, but he snapped that, and I guess now is working on an 8-game hitting streak because he takes a ball. It'll be tough for me and the Mariners as we're facing a lefty. I don't tend to hit lefties very well, and with Patrick Sandoval's primary pitch being a slider, that spells disaster for me. But I'm able to lay off that one. Sorry, Kyle Tucker's able to lay off that one, and it's 2-1. Can't lay off that one, though. The patience only lasts so long. 2-2. Takes it. 3-2. The 3-2. Lots of breaking stuff from Sandoval here to start this game. Fouled off yet again. And swung on a miss, pitch in the dirt. Strikeout 99 for Sandoval.
Batting second, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Good breaking ball. Don't even really have much to say about that one. Here's Julio. That's a pitch Sandoval wants back to center, but right at the center fielder, unfortunately. However, it was a hard hit ball. Taking a look at the lineup, not much has changed. Man, I will say, I do think about moving Turang up in the lineup sometimes because he's just such a good hitter, but he thrives in that 6th spot, so that's why he stays there. But man, is he fun to have in that 6th spot. And if he could just produce that leadoff, man. This lineup's pretty deep, though. Rivas getting the start for Sable. That's because of facing the lefty. But not much else has changed. Soto down 0-2. Got him with this changeup, actually. So that's strikeout number 100 for Patrick Sandoval. So far, he and Castillo are matching each other, basically. It's looking like it might be a good pitcher's duel here in Seattle, and I like that the Tigers are competitive so far. This is very fun. It's not what you would expect to see. No offense to Tigers fans, but I don't expect them to keep this up in 2026 in real life. On to the second. Julio showing off that range. He's made a lot of those plays for me in the games that I've played recently, and it's really hard. Like, for me, it's very impressive, but for maybe the average fan, they don't really necessarily care about his range, but man, is it good.
For the Mariners, the designated hitter,
Mitch Hanigar climbing in. 17 home runs, second in All-Star right fielding voting, AL All-Star game. I don't really know why they don't have like a DH pool, I guess, but whatever. Good for him. He's having a great year back in Seattle, and he's managed to stay healthy as we finish out the month of June. And Hanigar connects high and deep to left field, and that's gonna be gone. So Hanigar gets a hold of one. Hanigar gets a hold of a hanger and hits home run number 18, and it puts the Mariners on the board, 1-0. So Castillo's giving up his first base runner, but he'll pick up another strikeout.
leading up for the Mariners, the first baseman.
There's Craig Nunez. He's really turned it around after his insanely slow start, and he's going to hit that one into left field. Mariners have their leadoff man on. Hopefully we can get something going here.
Batting number, the third baseman,
Brian Hayes moving down to the 9th spot. And that's really just because he's been kind of cold recently. And Nunez and Sable and Rivas have not been. So just, it makes more sense to put him down in the 9th spot. Fouls that first pitch off past the camera well. Nunez has some speed over there at first. He's, I believe, 3rd in stolen bases for us. Turang and he actually might be 2nd. I think he has like 9 or 11 stolen bases, but Turang is leading the team with 11 stolen bases. We don't run very much. The CPU, I guess, doesn't think we're fast enough to go. And there goes Nunez, and he will be out. So caught stealing. Maybe that's why the CPU doesn't run much during our simulated games, because we're always out. But I'm going to keep running. I'll play a little aggressive. I don't mind. 2-2. Hit the other way into right center field, and well, I guess the risky steal wasn't worth it. Because if Nunez was still at first as that ball gets away from the cutoff man, it'd be a 2-0 lead. But instead, we have to deal with an RBI triple, which isn't that bad. We got 2 outs to work with, and that's Brian Hayes' first triple of the season. And of course, 2 outs to play with, Tucker and Julio being the next 2 batters, you feel pretty good about your chances. Of course, Tucker struck out his first time up, but all we need is a ball in the outfield. Got jammed behind second base into shallow center, maybe medium center. And to me, I just didn't like my chances. That looked really shallow to me, so I didn't run. However, now it's 2 outs. And Julio, hard to right field, but right at Andy Pages. So maybe should have taken the risk with the fly ball from Kyle Tucker, but I liked my chances. And Julio hit it hard, just right at the Tigers' right fielder. So Sandoval gets out of it again. On to the 4th. Luis Guillermo gets hit by the pitch, so he'll take first. Full count now. And there's a strikeout of Brandon Drury. Urshela on the move. Guillermo, wow, he's out by a mile. So I guess we all just decided to have a little fun on the base paths and try and steal. Trying to get out of the inning. But Urshela gives that ball a ride deep to left. Juan Soto back against the wall. Makes the catch. Still 1-0. Mitch Hanigar homered his first time up. He's the sole provider of the offense, and he does it again. This time, the other way to right field. And Hanigar continues to be the sole provider of this offense. Another solo shot, and 19th on the year. And it's a 2-0 Mariners lead. And with how pitching is going so far, knock on wood, but that might be all we need. On to the 5th. Chris Bryant still wearing 24. Haven't changed that yet. I forgot. And he's going to start the inning with a hard hit double. So, and I couldn't find the ball there. So I'm glad he wasn't able to advance on my blindness. That would have been very rude. Andy Pages will bring in the first run for the Tigers with an RBI double. 2 hard hit balls. Javier Baez will squeak one past in this right field. Here comes the tying run, and it will indeed score. Really without a throw. So Luis Castillo's kind of falling apart here. Tigers having some hard hit balls, but also some luck as that one will drop in front of Tucker, and it bounces over his outstretched glove. And that will clear the bases. And that's a 2-run triple for Gleyber Torres. Still nobody out. Tigers take the lead. It's 4-2. This one hit hard into center. Julio, big ricochets off his glove. So just some horrible luck here for the Mariners in the 5th. I mean, these aren't exactly soft hit balls either. The Tigers are really starting to connect on Castillo's pitches, and it's a 5-2 ball game. Tucker's able to make that play. Didn't want to have a bad throw, so the runner's able to move up. 1 out. Runners at the corners. Gio Urshela hits it hard to Rivas. On to Terang for the 4-6-3, but the damage has been done. The Tigers score 5 in the 5th. Castillo's out there for a 6th. And, well, I think we figured out Castillo's night is done. So, he goes 5. Gives up 5. Started out so good. I don't know why the wheels fell off then, but they sure did. So here comes Chris flexing. Javi Baez to left field. And Soto's just going to watch as that is into the bullpen. 2-run shot from Javier Baez, his 5th of the year. It's a sad day when Baez goes deep against you. But the Tigers, they have opened this game up, and it's a 7-2 lead. 8-2. I don't really know where my math went wrong there, but point is, it's all Tigers now, all day. Sandoval gives up a walk. 1 out, 1-2 to Soto. Hit hard into right field. Soto's trying to get this team back into it, and it's gone. Line drive home run, Juan Soto. That ball got out of here in a hurry, and it is his 19th of the year, so he and Hanigar tied for home runs here. And that pulls us within 4, so we're back in it now. 8-4. Cal Rowley gets a pitch hung over the plate. That's to right field. Pages at the wall, leaps, and oh my gosh, Andy Pages does it again. This time he robs us of a home run, scaling that right field wall. What a good play. That's why, they traded for him. He's got some potential, and he's showing it tonight. Bottom 9. Juan Soto, yet again, rips that one into the right center field corner. Gap, I guess. It's not really a corner. So it stays in the yard this time. He'll take a double, and we are in business here. We still have a long way to go. Mitch Hanigar, of course, coming up. And, well, we all know what Mitch Hanigar's done so far. 2 of the 4 runs have come courtesy of him. Goes the other way. Base hit. Here comes Soto. Here's Pages' throw. And he is safe at the plate. That was a risky play. Some risky base running right there. I genuinely thought Soto was going to be out. The minute I hit RT or whatever to send him, I was like, oh, this isn't going to go very well. But he's able to swoop in and get that tag, or get the hand on the plate before the tag, and makes it a 3-run game. 2 outs, though. Last hope belongs to Leonardo Rivas. Into the hole, into left field, and we'll hold the runner. That was a good throw, so he probably would have been out. So the tying run comes up to the plate in Craig Nunez. Emmanuel Clase trying to get the save. It hasn't been easy. That's a slider that Nunez wants to try and swing again at. Just missed that pitch. 0-1. Hit weakly, up the middle, base hit, 8-6. Bottom half of the lineup coming through. All right, we see you, boys. It's all of a sudden a ball game. And Alex Lant's going to come in and try to slam the door. That ERA is very nice at .93 in 19 games. And here is the number 9 batter, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Hanging breaking ball, fouled off. Hayes is 2 for 3. He represents the go-ahead run. So, if he gets a hold of one, the ball game could end. Wild pitch, runner stay put. Stay put. Hit up the middle. Good stop by the second baseman. And Ke'Bryan Hayes doesn't have the speed to beat it out. So we almost get that one, but the Tigers take it 8-6. And Patrick Sandoval was your player of the game, really. I mean, I know I gave it to Baez, but he went 7 strong, 7 strikeouts, just the 4 runs, which is a lot, but the Tigers were able to hold on and outscore us 8-6. So that'll do it for me, you guys. And if you liked what you saw, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, as I post videos as often as I can. And next time we'll take on the Dodgers at this homestand as we finish up the month of June. The Dodgers, man, let me tell y'all, just a little preview. They have pitching. It's a lot. They're intense, but they're about the same record as us. So with that, I'll catch you guys next time.